Today she's delivering her second speech from the Competent Communication Manual. It is 5 to 7 minutes. And the title of the speech is, You Can Take It With You, Embrace Minimalism. Let's welcome Diana.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. You can't take it with you when you die. Our society is obsessed with consumerism and materialism. It's all about keeping up with the Joneses, or the Smiths, or whoever. Every day when I go to work, I see my beloved coworkers working so hard, busting their butts, trying to get their bonuses in, get their raises every year. But for what? All they do is go out and buy bigger houses, fancier cars, and more stuff. When I got diagnosed with MS, that was a huge reality check for me. I very quickly realized that stuff doesn't define me as a human being. It doesn't make me a better person, and it definitely doesn't make me happy. I also quickly realized that I'm the only one that can make myself happy. That's why I decided to embrace minimalism. I want to take you all down that journey with me tonight and explain how I got there. I'm hoping that maybe what I share tonight might inspire one of you to think about minimalism, maybe even embrace it as well. The first step to any minimalist's journey is a really important one. It's you gotta purge your stuff. So I spent months of my life going through every single nook and cranny, every room, every closet, every drawer, looked through my clothes, picked through everything, trying to figure out, okay, what have I not used, don't like, haven't had a need for, have duplicates of, what do I have that I need to get rid of, that I have no need for, it's just excess stuff. So again, that took several months. By the end of that process, I probably got rid of about 7 carloads full of stuff. Needless to say, everybody else in the house started getting really nervous. They were wondering if they were going to be next, but I got rid of a lot of stuff. After that was done, I didn't miss any of it. I felt freer, I felt happier, and most importantly, I felt less stressed. Which leads into the second step of my minimalist journey, which is also really important, but it's also a part of my journey that I'm always doing every single day. Now that I got rid of all the stuff and the crap out of my life, I have to find a way to not bring that stuff back in. I devised a new motto for my life at that point. I decided to have less, but only the best. That's what I decided. I kind of turned this into a game for myself. You all have to go out, eventually go shopping. When I'd go out with family and friends, or even by myself, I would ask myself 3 important questions. When I'd go out, I would ask myself, do I want this thing that I'm looking at in the store, wherever I'm at? Well, yeah, I want it. Why would I be asking myself this question if I didn't want it? So that would always pretty much be a yes. The second question that I would ask myself is this something that I need? 50% of the time, that answer was no. The third question I would ask myself, which would be the icing on the cake, this would be the determining factor for me whether I would bring this thing into my life. I would ask myself, if I bring this item, this thing, this purchase into my life, is it going to profoundly change my life? I would ask myself if this thing that I want to buy in a store is going to profoundly change my life. Well, 99% of the time, I found out the answer was always no. So that was my factor. It was no. So the game that I started to play, I started to win at. I would go out, I'd go window shopping, and I could say to myself, oh, I like that, but I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't need that. That's going to do nothing for me. So I started to win at my game. Not only did I serve the purpose of not bringing more crap into my life, I started to save more money in my back pocket. The third step to my journey, which actually is more of reaping the benefits of the first 2 steps. It took me some time to see this, but again, after months, started to appreciate my relationships more and my life experiences. Now it doesn't bother me anymore to go home at the end of a long day and watch a movie, cook dinner at home, go to the park with my best friends and their children and play. I love to go for walks now, read books. I read more now than I think I've ever read. I actually find ways to do things that are fun, that require pretty much zero to little to no money. And again, I'm relishing in my relationships, I'm growing in them, and I'm learning to travel more and learning to live in my life experiences. I want to challenge each of one of you tonight. Think about how stuff plays a role in your life. Is it a crutch for you? Do you try to keep up with the Joneses? Does stuff define you? Because if you can answer yes to that and it defines you and rules your life, you may want to consider minimalism. You might want to embrace it. I did. It's changed my life. The most important thing it's changed is the way I view life and how I react upon it now. Thank you.